Hey, what's going on? It's Jono here. It's pretty early in the morning, so my eyes, as you can tell, I've just woken up recently. But in this video, I just want to give you a demo of Continuum and show you exactly what is inside the members area. So let's jump straight into it. So first of all, we got the training members area. I'm just going to log in right now. And this is going to give you all the training that you need to both use the software and also the traffic and everything else. So we got the welcome video. We got the walkthrough, and you'll be able to access the software via this module, which is the second module down here. And when you click on this link, it's going to take you through to a login page where you'll be able to actually log into the software. Excuse me. Now, the software actually looks like this. It's going to enable you to go ahead and create your auto webinar. It's pretty simple to use. Just allow it to load up, and then you'll be able to go and change all the details here. So you can go and give your event a title. You can go and give it a description. You can go and upload a photo for your event. You can go and upload your own video if you want. But what I suggest you do is you use the videos that we have available for you inside the content directory right here. So if you click on here, you can go and choose from one of these 3 high converting webinars, including my own webinar, Simple Wi-Fi Profits, which is on ClickBank, and also John Cristani's offer as well. You can go and select one of these, and then you can go and customize your webinar. If you want it to be a one-time webinar, you can go and choose the day of the week that you want this webinar to run. If you want it to be a recurring webinar, you can also go and choose the days of the week that you want this to run and the times that you want this to run. You can also excuse me, choose the time zone. You can have it as a watch now webinar. You can choose to have notifications sent out or not, which we can get into in just a second. And you can actually show the time and date. You can also choose to have this as an incognito registration, which means that when people sign up to your webinar, they don't even need to enter their name and their email address. This is what we're going to be doing inside of the Continuum system, because this bypasses the need to use the templates that we have inside of the Continuum webinar. We're not going to be using these templates inside of the training, and I'll explain why in a second. So this is basically how the actual software itself works. There's obviously other things that you can do inside of here. You can use these custom templates if you want. You can change the logo. You can also, and this is pretty cool, you can also upload your own list of subscribers into Continuum, so you can serve these webinars to these people directly without having to get them to opt in. So if you already have a list of subscribers, you can upload the CSV file there. You can also invite people one by one using this and choosing their email. The chat settings, you can decide if you want to have a full chat, a private chat only. So the full chat means that everybody can see each other's chats, which is not really recommended. The private only chat, which means that only those people can see their own chat, and also the administrator's chats as well. Or you can choose to disable the chat altogether. You can also customize the emails inside of here. You can integrate it with your autoresponder, and there's a ton of all the major autoresponders are integratable here. And then you can customize the emails, whether you want them to be sent out before the webinar or after the webinar, how many days, hours, and minutes before or after the webinar, and then you can completely customize the emails here. And all of these short codes will be replaced with the person's name, the title of the webinar, the time of the webinar, and also the button that people can click on. Extras. Okay, you can have URL redirects. So at the end of the webinar, if you want this to redirect to your sales page directly, you can do that. Buttons, you can go and create your buttons here. These are the buttons that are going to show up inside of your webinar when the webinar is running. You can choose the time of when you want the button to start showing up, when the pitch happens, and then also when you want the button to end. And you can customize what the button needs to say. And then you can customize the chat here. So you can have a simulated chat where you can pre-fill all of the chat messages to show as if it is happening in real time. So that is basically what you are getting access to inside the actual app itself. Inside of the training, we obviously go into a lot more detail on actually setting up the webinar itself, and also setting up your landing pages and your thank you pages, installing your pixels, and connecting all the dots together. and then checking your funnel before we start running the traffic, which is the traffic training inside of here. I'm showing you multiple different ways of targeting inside of AdWords, and all of this stuff is working for me in real time right now and making me hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. Okay, you also get access to the bonuses, and you can access the upgrades inside of here too. So it's a pretty cool app. Considering the price point, it's only going to be $17. It is going to be going up to $197 at the end of this 5-day launch. So make sure if you want to pick this up at the lowest price possible, you get in as soon as possible during the launch phase. This is a very robust professional webinar software that I'm using, and it's generating me a lot of money every single month. And it's by far the easiest way for any newbie to go from $0 to competing with top marketers like myself, Alex Becker, John Cristani, Joe Rogan. All of these guys, they're all making millions of dollars a month just by using webinars. And this is the fastest way that you can jump on that bandwagon without having to make your own webinar, without having to make your own landing pages, without having to make your own sales material, without having to create your own ads either. So thanks for watching this demo, and I'll see you hopefully on the inside. Take care.